So, Doc, absolutely fantastic to be able to catch up with you. I know you're incredibly busy, but I just wanted to commend you for being included in the Apes Gentleman Top 25 Hair Transplant Surgeons in the World article this year, the 2021 edition. You know, it's a pleasure to include you. I've kind of been aware of you for a number of years, and I am a strong believer that you really do put the patient first and have the patient's best interest. You know, you are without a question an up and coming powerhouse in this industry, in my opinion. And I've spoken with numerous patients of yours who speak so highly of you, and I just wanted to make people aware of you, and hence why I've included you this year on the 2021 edition of the Top Hair Transplant Surgeons, because I know you get it and I know you understand what that article is about after speaking to so many of your patients. So well done, Doc. And you know, it'd be great for you to kind of just give us a little insight into a little bit more about you for the listeners to know about you who may not be aware of you.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for including me. I honestly wasn't expecting it. I, well, you have spoken to me in the past, but I wasn't aware that you were. So you have been checking up on my work and speaking to my patients. So that was a pleasant surprise to see that you're taking the time to do that. And yes, I am definitely humbled to be on such a list. And once again, thank you very much for that. As for the other question you were asking me about, well, I've been doing this for almost 10 years now, so I've been a hair transplant doctor. It's basically my only activity as a doctor. So I went into medical school after did my basic training and dove right into hair transplant surgery. That was always something I liked. At least, well, I started by liking hair a lot during medical school. I always liked that. There was something that always attracted me about it. But I also always liked to work with my hands and always, um, well, it was something I wanted to do was some kind of surgical thing. So putting those two together, we get hair transplant surgery, and that's how I got into it. And yeah, so
No, indeed, indeed. Well, it's clear, man, that you enjoy your work and that you are, without a shadow of a doubt, an artist. You know, I have seen your work in person as well, just as alongside, you know, liaising with a number of your patients, and it's absolutely world class. And you clearly take no worries, you clearly take an immense amount of kind of time and effort and energy with each individual patient. And that is fundamentally key, that you treat everybody as an individual, and you know, every surgery is bespoke, and that's apparent to me with your work. And you know, it's great that the listeners will be able to find out a little bit more about you, and in turn potentially consult with you as an option to just get your opinion, you know, because it's important, wouldn't you agree, to get different surgeons' opinion on a patient's situation.
oh, definitely, definitely. It's always good to have second and third opinions. It's always great to do that. Um, there are different people. People have different interests. People have different ways of doing things, and some doctors might gel better with some patients. Some patients' goals might be more. A doctor might be more well suited to deal with such patients' goals, and some doctors don't. Some dedicate some things a bit better. Some dedicate to others. And definitely what you said about surgery being bespoke, I think that's the only way it should ever be forever, really.
No, indeed.
There
Well, this is
isn't
what,
any other way.
well, sadly, a lot of people, you know, patients that are new to hair transplantation don't realize that it's a bespoke surgery, and they just think because X, Y, or Z person has done it and they've seen a Facebook, Instagram advert that they can get that, despite the fact that they have their own unique, you know, they have their own unique characteristics, hair loss pattern, age, circumstances, and essentially, you know, don't take into consideration that hair loss is progressive. And this is why it's so vital that we have, or that surgeons, really good, ethical, honest surgeons that want to guide the patient accurately and ethically mid long term, get seen and get heard. And I'm fully confident including you on this year's article because I know that patients are going to get a very good, honest consultation with regards to their requirements. So, Doc, I just wanted to say well done and thank you so much for everything that you do and keep up the great work. And hopefully, we'll get to see each other soon.
Once again, thank you for having me. It was really nice talking to you, and I hope we see each other soon as well.
Take care.